What's up, everybody? KingBong here, launching into some Fallout 4. Yeah, 5 days worth of gameplay? Holy shit. That's a long time on this game. 124 hours. Or 100 and what? Yeah, 20 hours? A lot.
It's the end of the world. It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand. No, I can't understand.
Aquasana gave us more than just
Okay, so let's do. Yeah. I normally do it.
Hits like cheers, woo, boom, wasabi.
How life goes on the way it does. Why does my
Wasabi 420 KingBong My Stoner from another boner num 562. 420 KingBong is blazing up woo cheers num 1180. 420 KingBong cheers 1763. 420 KingBong cheers num 18,701. Look under your chairs everyone boom you get a bong cheers 1635.
go on bleeding? Why do these going down?
It's the end of the world.
Cheers.
Oh, where am I at?
420 KingBong cheers num 18,702.
Huh? Okie dokie.
Because those dear hearts and gentle people will never
Forever let you down.
It's an ambush.
Yes, dear, not
one way to get the conduit pumping. Now! How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's
It's
base?
close. I'll give them this.
Sup?
So starving.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Thanks to Bob Crosby for that one. You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of post-apocalyptic life. Diamond City Radio.
AutoCAD
Sentimental or
armor.
sappy? Here's one more tomorrow, folks. You make the call.
Attack. Holding. Yo, Keo. Yo, Vids. What's up? How are y'all doing today?
Yo.
Good to see y'all tonight.
Yo, what's up? KEYOCITYHRU.
One more tomorrow to hold you in my embrace.
Did you see the PlayStation State of Play earlier?
What? State of play? What do you mean? I don't know what that is. What does that mean?
One more tomorrow to see heaven in your eyes, to have your hand cling to mine and wander through paradise. One more
Sony S version of a Nintendo Direct.
to kiss your lips constantly and feel the pounding
Sweet.
as your heart beats next to me. One more tomorrow filled with love the whole day through. And then tomorrow again for one more tomorrow with you.
Say the
Won't
word
be able
if
to
you
hack
want me to
this.
take a look at that terminal.
Hey,
One.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Done and done. These folks weren't playing around. Bingo.
Cheers, y'all. Anything goes.
Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock since the Puritans got the shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. on Plymouth Rock would land on there. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows
Anything goes.
Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, if low bars you like, if old hymns you like, if bare limbs you like, if Mae West you like, or me undressed you like, why nobody will oppose. When every night the set and smart is intruding at nudist parties in studio, anything goes. When Mrs. Ned McLean, God bless her, can get Russian red to yes, then I suppose
Anything goes.
Every scumbag in the Commonwealth is gonna know our names.
To let Max Gordon produce his show. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, and that gent today you gave a cent today once had several chateaux. When folks who still can ride in jitneys find out Vanderbilts and Whitneys lack baby clothes.
Time to smoke a bowl.
When Sam Goldwyn can with great conviction instruct Anna stand in diction, then Anna shows anything goes. When you hear that lady mental standing up, now does a handspring landing up on her toes. Anything goes. Just think of those shocks you got, and those knocks you got, and those blues you got from those news you got, and those pains you got in any pains you got from those little radios. So Mrs. R, with all her trimmin', can broadcast the bed from Simmons, 'cause Franklin knows anything goes.
Oh yeah, we are packing them up fresh. No, so what they talk about in it? Anything good today or what? State of play, PlayStation or Sony State of Play. I only care if they introduce a new Twisted Metal or not, which they are in with. Looking around, huh?
That civilization is a thing for me to see. So
Bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo. No, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
No Twisted Metal, but there was Silent Hill.
that no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
That's the thing that pisses me off. They keep fucking coming out with other games. They giving God of War so many goddamn games, I stopped playing them.
magazine, what happens?
I see how people who are civilized bung you with automobiles.
You know you can get hurt that way, Daniel?
At the movies they have got to pay many coconuts
What's
to
to
What
see?
do they see, Donnie?
Uncivilized pictures that the newsreel takes of me.
So, bongo, 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 he don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no.
God of War Ragnarok is getting a PC port.
He refused to go.
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So, no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
they hurry like savages to get aboard an iron train.
The Tringalingo Hula Humbale Express.
And though it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain.
When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
What do they do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo. No, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks.
golf club,
I got my spears.
so no matter
All right, cheers.
I'll stay right here.
Boom, let's get it. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
things like the atom bomb.
So I think I'll stay where I am.
Civilization.
Keep your eyes up. Places like this.
I'll stay right here.
Danny K there singing Civilization. Folks, I'd like to take a
Sniper.
That on it. Thanks for doing
As I'm
Elevator
sure
ought to
you
have
know
power
all too
again.
Well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible.
I've been pretty
Thanks to the
terrible.
efforts of a few of my friends.
Hey, let's face it. I've
I've
been
decided
pretty
to
terrible.
change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take
Oh,
this
proceed to the
opportunity
reactor
to
level.
thank
That's what I'm
Vault
doing.
for
Duh.
lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, we're starting to run out of quest, huh?
Folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here's Billie Holiday bringing us Easy Living. That's a good title. I just may steal that from my autobiography.
I take that one off. Does it go back to showing me the way? Well, that's okay. We're about to make progress. Hang on. Gotta hit the bong though. Cheers. Y'all hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate it if y'all would do that for me. If not, it's alright. You know. I understand. Alright, cheers. That's nice.
You building a collection or something?
Oh, nice. I will gladly take an extra 5% crit damage.
Baby, I'm a fool, but it's fun. People say you rule me with one wave of your hand, darling, it's grand. They just don't understand. Living for you, it's easy living, it's easy living. In love, and I'm so in love. There's nothing in life but you.
What is this? I don't understand. At least let me flip it. Maybe it stopped already because I was able to hack or pick the lock. Am I supposed to go through it? Tired. Damn, I should have stayed over here. Try to jump on that one.
Target located.
Tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. Everyone tells me he's no good, he doesn't love me like he should. I would forget him if I only could. He's a demon.
Wait, what?
He's a devil.
Paper ball.
He's a but man can
Because I have
look in the eye and tell the
fire
biggest,
rate
sweetest
is not
lie.
good.
And I forget that lipstick on his tie. He's a demon. He's a devil. Sometimes I make up my mind that I'll stop being so blind and tell him off real bad. But then it turns
I feel like I'm aiming hardly.
Sometimes he thrills me through and through. Sometimes he's sweet, sometimes it's true. Sometimes I wish he were in Timbuktu.
Timbuktu.
He's a devil. He's a devil. Says he'll call for me at 9 and take me out somewhere to dine. Then staggers in and sings sweet and old line. He's a devil.
dog. I had the measles at 2, the chicken pox and the flu. My whooping cough was grim. I had the itch, the poison ivy in clubs. To top it, now I've got him. He's a palooka, he's a brute. He drives me crazy, but he's cute. Why do I love a guy I ought to shoot? He's a demon. He is a devil. He is a dog.
You know?
Another great one from Betty Hutton. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for today. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you Warren Smith with Uranium Rock.
What are you doing, honey?
Intruder alert! Fire it!
Well, I'm getting tired working hard.
Ahead! Can't see! Back up! Go!
Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, make it up like hey, have a rocking good time and throw it all away. Well, I can see me now in my long Cadillac. Engines in the middle, spare wheel on the back. Man, don't you know I'll be hard to stop when I find that big uranium rock. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, bail it up like hey, have a rocking good time and throw it all away. Yes, that's me in my long Cadillac. Heading down the road and I ain't coming back. Ain't no red light
Contact
gonna
boss.
make me stop when I find that big uranium rock. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, bail it up like hey, have a rocking good time and throw it all away. Into each life some
Warning, I have strict shoot-to-kill orders.
but too much is falling in my
Hiding is pointless.
heart. Some
Target's gone.
things must fall. Day the
Who's there? Something's out there.
Some folks can lose the blues in their
False alarm, I guess.
But when I think of you
Wait, what was it?
Max.
You'll make me come find you.
Standing down.
But too much is falling in my
Why don't you make this easy for both of us?
Some tears must fall, but someday
Sounding all clear.
the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts.
Right
No
here.
mercy.
To each life, some rain must fall.
Regroup! Regroup! No, sir, my head.
Too much of that stuff.
For honor
All in one.
and glory.
And into each heart, some tears has gotta fall. But I know that someday that sun is bound to shine.
Some folks can lose the blues in their heart.
But when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life, some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
For victory.
Like an earthquake.
Lost visual.
Starting to roll. I felt my world shake. Out of control like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you. Like a cyclone. Wild and extreme. I got my mind blown.
That's
Caught in a dream. Waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless.
It's only a matter of time before I find you.
All out flowing through. But baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the cure. Like a train.
I'm warning you. I have strict shoot-to-kill orders.
A car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you.
Caught no mercy.
I felt my words.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. at you almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis Lonely Miles, and this is Diamond City Radio. Kick back and enjoy one from the 5 stars. This is Atom Bomb Baby.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go.
What just happened? Strange. That noise was weird. That's strange. Nobody else was in here to even hear that, were y'all? The only one in here. That was fucking bizarre. It was just the noise that made because of... It was strange.
Number.
Are you kidding me? Did I get myself stuck?
Travis Lonely Miles here with the latest news update from the Commonwealth. And this one sounds heavy.
Number.
Time for the news, or at least something that I think qualifies as news. Now this can't be confirmed, but
So long as you're careful.
there are rumors of some problems inside the Brotherhood of Steel. Some very divisive issue within the leadership. I can't be more specific because I just don't have the details, I'm afraid. But it's been suggested that some key personnel has either left or been forced out of the organization. I'm usually not one to speculate. If this is true, could it signal some changes in the Brotherhood's course of action? All you can do is stay tuned to find out. Now here's Ray Smith with Right Behind You, baby.
Huh? Target location.
I've already been.
false alarm, I guess.
Oh, no, you don't.
I better go get my 14 bottle caps. Oh. Ooh. Ah.
Wish on the moon and look for the gold in a rainbow, and you'll find happy thoughts. You'll hear a tune that lives in the heart of a bluebird, and you'll find happy thoughts. Though things may look very dark, your dream is not in vain.
Wait for me.
For when do you find the rain?
Dina, no.
Only after rain. So wish on the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow. You will suddenly hear chimes, and you'll have your happy, happy time. So wish on the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow. You will suddenly hear chimes, and you'll have your happy, happy time.
And go back, unload, and then come back real quick and continue forward. Yo, what's up with the audio? Oh, okay. Alright, well, cheers to any out there. Tina.
Said all the gentlemen, obviously. The madam has the cutest personality. And think of all the books about Mary. What was the name of the story? She had a well-developed personality. What did Romeo say to Juliet? Orfeo in Viren, or Jupiter in Juno? You know. And when Salome danced and the boys were pranced, no doubt it must have been
Excuse me. Oh, the Brotherhood's now an enemy.
why certain girls offered certain things, like sable coats and wedding rings, by men who wear their clothes right.
Excuse me.
So don't you say I'm smart and have the kindest heart.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer. You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of post-apocalyptic life. Diamond City Radio. You consider yourself a mighty, mighty man? I know I do. But then, we can't all be Travis Lonely Miles.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That's the deal, right?
I'm in my prime. Yes, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, I don't pick my jobs. I'm ready for any old kind. Yes, I'm a real young man, a brand new 25. Yes, I'm a real young man, a brand new 25. Well, I'm willing, I'm able, I'm frantic, much alive. Well, I'm 6 feet tall, I ain't no hand-me-down. Yes, I'm 6 feet tall and I ain't no hand-me-down. Well, I got a gal in town who calls me Good Rockin' Brown. Well, I'm a single man, I really don't need a wife. Pick up you gals, yes, I'm a single man, I really don't need a wife. Yes, I'm gonna stay this way, cause ooh, what a wonderful life.
Hope you make it big one day.
Cheers, Spooky.
Cheers.
I appreciate it. I don't really care if I get big or not. I just want to.
420
hanging out
KingBong
and playing
cheers
a few
num
games.
18,703. You should play Rainbow Six Siege.
I've been on it a couple of times. I'm not that good at it. I tried, but the people in that game are really fucking technical and good.
Far cry from working with the gunners.
Oh my god.
That's behind me.
How have you been, by the way? Nice to see you again.
Really use a cigarette. The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this. To be honest with you, I feel more comfortable with the rocky ceiling above my head. Point, and I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement. I'd kill for a drink. Come to think of it, I have.
What's the best armor? This armor I've got on is pretty good too, though. A lie.
When you are all alone, maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do? Maybe you said inside, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again. And maybe I'll say maybe.
Alright, where
Just
were
heard
we?
from the ink spots with maybe. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. Alright, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Crawl Out Through the Fallout is next, courtesy of Sheldon Allman, but brought to you by me, Travis Lonely Miles.
Crawl out through the
Wouldn't want it going to
fallout,
waste
baby,
now, would we?
when they drop that bomb. Crawl out through the fallout with the greatest of a clown. The white count's getting better, hurry, don't delay. I'll hold you close and kiss those radiation burns away.
Hey.
What's the plan?
Fallout, baby, to my loving arms. Through the
Think you can unlock that terminal?
think about your
Wait, what?
when you're at ground zero and crawl out through
Bingo.
the fallout back to me. Crawl out through the fallout, baby.
I can't find them all again.
What I mean. Crawl out through the fallout, 'cause they said this bomb was clean. If you cannot find the way
listen for my song. I'll love you all your life, although that may not be too long. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms, while those ICBMs keep us free. When you hear me call out, baby, kick the wall out and crawl out through the fallout back to me. 'Cause you'll be the only girl in the world. Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me?
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me?
Too bad I didn't hate them to begin with. Look at going down.
I say I'll move the mountains, and I'll move the.
What is going on? First issue I've had with the game ever.
Feels like anything's possible when you're in love, according to Billie Holiday. Here's crazy, he calls me.
I say I'll move the mountains, and I'll if he wants them.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Done and
Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy.
bingo.
Crazy in love, I'd say.
Hey.
Now, see what I can do.
I'll go through fire, and I'll go through fire. As he wants it, so it will be. Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love. You see, like the wind.
Powering up. Protect.
Shakes the bough. Moves me
Yo KB.
with a sigh.
Drawn on
Yo, what's
duty.
up?
Protect
Galaxy.
and serve.
Difficult. I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while.
Yo, what's up, Galaxy of Vibes HRU?
And I mean forever.
How are you doing, brother?
If I have to hold up the sky.
See if it shuts down again.
Crazy
Dina.
calls me.
Stop, honey.
Crazy, crazy in
Little
love. Like the wind that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and
a hold of the sky. Crazy he calls me. Sure I'm crazy.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Yeah, it looks great. Though I prefer it in our long-distant past. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
You got the accent.
No accounting for taste.
Minus the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't with Mr. In between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum. Bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium liable to walk upon the sea.
What's the plan?
To illustrate my life.
See what you can do.
Can do.
No in the eye. What did they do? Just when everything looks so dark. Man, they said they better accent.
Jesus Christ, everything's got fucking bottle caps in it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
Heads up.
There's something you need?
Over here.
Done and done.
See that our numbers comes out just right. We found out, yes, we know. We found out, bless her soul. We found out, now we know the grandma played the number. Her soul, we found out. Now we know that grandma played the numbers. We found out. Yes, oh yes. We found out. We found out. We found out. Now we know that grandma played the numbers. She's at the fruit stand every day. Buys bananas by the bunch. She looks at all the price tags. That's why she gets her hunch. We found out, yes, we know. We found out, that's her soul. We found out, now we know that grandma plays the numbers. Hey, grandma, did you get the numbers in yet? Well, smack a dick, son. Well, what did you play? 3, 6, 9. What do you know?
Security's too tight.
Never in my life
Heads
did I
up.
expect to stand this close
Why don't
to
it
a
Harris,
sun.
folks? Let's hope his grandma got the help she needed.
Security's too good.
You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of
Need your expertise.
Diamond City
Good.
Radio. Next is Orange Colored Sky by Mr. Nat King Cole.
Did a decent job locking this down, but if I just... Open for business.
I was humming a tune, drinking in sunshine, when out of that orange-colored view, I got a look at you. One look and I yelled timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started the shot I've been hitting. This is it, I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of an orange-colored sky.
Well, son of a bitch. Good thing we hacked that and put that down. Fighting those assholes.
Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I been hit. This is it, I think it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Out of an orange-colored purple stripe, through the green polka dot sky. Alakazam and goodbye.
Trucking down a lot of rats sitting around here.
Into each light some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you,
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence.
But too much is falling.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
To each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each night some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
In the life, some rain has got to fall. But too much of that stuff has fallen into mine.
Thing we're looking for, the agitator. It should be at a port at the top of the reactor.
reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Detection system must be on the fritz.
Please wait.
Area secure.
Decontamination complete.
And identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Holy shit.
Good.
Engaging.
Lockdown ended.
Baby, that's you. I see you over there.
Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching you.
Luckily my character's pretty damn stout.
I don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they?
Can't be much further now.
I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. You might be the man who's man enough.
Target detected.
For the Brotherhood.
And that's good news for all of us. Latest word that they've retaken the castle. We know someone. From everything I've heard, no small feat to get them back.
There's so much security here.
Down our squad.
That's good to hear, don't you think? Here's a classic chunk from Dank.
Oh, horrible.
Each morning, a missionary advertises neon sign. He tells the native population that civilization is dying. And 3 educated savages holler from a bamboo tree that civilization.
Taking fire!
horrible.
Bingo, bango, bongo, he's so happy in the jungle he refused to go.
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
they hurry like savages to get aboard an iron train.
The Tringalingo Hula Humbale Express.
And though it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain.
When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
What do they do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, oh, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks,
golf club,
I got my spears.
so no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
they have things like the atom bomb.
So I think I'll stay where I am.
Civilization, I'll stay right here.
Cool. Alright, so they want me.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but calm. Regular pint-size atom bomb. Atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want it to be. A million times hotter than TNT. Atom bomb baby, loaded with power, radioactive as a TV tower, a nuclear fission in her soul, loves with the electronic control. Atom bomb baby, little atom bomb, I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want it to be, a million times hotter than TNT. Atom bomb. Atom bomb baby, boy she can start one of those things in my heart. A big explosion, big and loud, mushrooms me right up on the ground. Atom bomb baby, little atom bomb, I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want it to be, a million times hotter than TNT. Atom bomb, atom bomb baby, sweet as a plum, carries more wallop than uranium. When she kisses, there's no hitch. Zero power, she turns on the switch. Atom bomb baby, atom bomb, I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be, a million times hotter than TNT. Atom bomb baby, atom bomb, I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be, a million times hotter than TNT. She's just the way I want her to be, a million times hotter than TNT.
Well, they let old Pete out of jail. He went back to his store. All the women who read his mail were waiting on Pete to chop some more.
Hacking and whacking and smacking. Hacking and whacking and smacking. You keep hacking and whacking and smacking. You just hack, whack, chopping at me.
There's an old woman who's 92, lives down the street. She said one thing more I want to do is find old Pete and let him chop my meat.
You keep hacking and whacking and smacking. You keep hacking and whacking and smacking. You keep hacking and whacking and smacking. You just hack, whack.
Yeah? walks into a bar. Bartender says, "You look so
I gotta be honest with you. I feel more comfortable off the ceiling above my head.
Well, they put him in jail again. They tried to give him life. Pete beat the case. He pleaded innocent. They gave him back the same old night. He's hacking and whacking and whacking.
Yo, DJ Fruit Loop. And Mr. Galaxy. Cheers, y'all.
The open road and a loaded weapon. Can't get much better than that.
Well, he got out of jail on Sunday night. Monday he packed his grip. He started to China to see the sight. Went nuts again and chopped up the ship. Hacking and whacking and slacking. He's hacking and whacking. Hey, no. Hacking and whacking and slacking. Hacking and whacking, chopping at me. Brought old Pete back to town to electrocute him there. But Pete crazy, like a clown, chopped down that electric chair. He's hacking and whacking and slacking. He's a maniac. Hacking and whacking. Don't do nothing but hack. Hacking and whacking and slacking. Just hacking and whacking, chopping at me.
You gotta love Butcher Pete, or love to hate him. Travis and only Miles here with the
Need
latest
to get
news
back
update
to
from
Diamond
the
City one
Commonwealth.
of these days.
And this one
Biggest town I ever saw.
sounds heavy.
This is a
The
far
Green
cry
Tech
from
building,
working with the
long
gunners.
known as a haven
Glad that's
for gunner
behind me.
mercenaries, was recently assaulted by an unknown group. From what I understand, there aren't any gunners left to tell the tale. If that's true, it's a little unsettling.
Need something?
Those guys
What do you
meant
need?
business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved. Now, I know they come up every time something bad or unexplained happens. But in this case, even I have to admit, it's hard to not suspect they were involved. Don't jump to conclusions, but keep your wits about you, folks. And don't worry. At this time, there's no reason to suspect our fair city is in danger. So you just sit back and enjoy some quality music, courtesy of Diamond City Radio. Now it's 60-Minute Man by Billy Ward and the Dominoes, right here on Diamond City Radio.
Take my hand. When I let you go, you'll cry. Oh yes, he's a 60-minute man. There'll be 15 minutes of kissing. Then you holler, please don't stop. There'll be 50 minutes teasing, 50 minutes squeezing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If you don't man ain't treating you right, come up and see old dad. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Love and then I'll rock, roll all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60.
Unload it, time to go.
I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. There'll be 15 minutes of kissing. Then you holler, please don't stop. There'll be 50 minutes of teasing, and 50 minutes of squeezing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If you don't man ain't treating you right, come up and
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
I am really out of it, man.
What's
From what I hear,
wrong?
that rogue
DJ
Libertarian
Privilege.
is a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Who was that was like getting harassed by like crazy dude in the woods, and then he like killed somebody, and then he died or something? Was that you?
Nice work
Fruit Loops?
bringing that rogue sinner back.
Came around your house like fucking with you and stuff. Is that you, Fruit Loops?
I have been in bad drama for past weeks.
Friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how much
I knew Dr. Hibbs was dissatisfied, but I didn't think he would go this far.
Have to go to DA office in morning.
Dr. Higgs has always been one to complain. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by this.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Right.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Oh my god. Oopsie.
For what it's worth, I think you're a fine choice to take Father's place.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience.
Have they made any?
Not yet.
Is there a way
As a matter of fact, I can unlock the maintenance. From there, you should be able, if you can't reason, that should give you some options.
Oh, Lord.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Hostile, human.
Attacking human.
Gaining damage.
Primary sensor critically damaged. Implementing tactical systems offline.
Why are these guys attacking?
Crawl out through the fallout with the greatest of aplomb. When your white count's getting higher, hurry, don't delay. I'll loving arms through the rain of strontium 90. Think about your hero when you're at ground zero and crawl out through the fallout back to me. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, you know what I mean. Crawl out through the fallout, 'cause they said this bomb was clean. I'll love you all your life, although crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms, while those ICBMs keep us free. When you hear me call out, baby, kick the wall out and crawl out through the fallout back to me. 'Cause you'll be the only girl in the world. Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me?
Ah, I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards. Impressive.
Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to
Oh, you shit up.
me?
You just heard crawl out through the fallout.
Up as a woman.
Hey folks, time for some news. Though, actually, this time it's more
If
addressing
you've come
some
to
rumors.
change our minds, then you're wasting your
I'm sure
time.
many of you have heard tales of the Railroad, a group working to free synths who are trying to escape.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine
Makes
example?
sense that they're keeping a low profile. It's a dangerous
Father
idea,
believes in
led
me.
by some very
The least you
mixed
can do is give me a
reactions around the
chance.
Commonwealth.
No, the risk.
Oh, you're gonna agree, you piece of shit.
Dangerous idea and is met by some very
Father believes.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
It's a Man by Betty Hutton.
Girls, watch out, watch out. There's a two-legged animal running.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
It's a man, if it acts just like a cross patch, has a face with whiskers that scratch. If it's stubborn as can be mean and all.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
Out of the question. Even with
Can't you at
a chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well then. Open the door and let's return to the fold.
Abort command override and resume normal function.
In the sky. If it kisses you and you find you like it, to grab it. It's a man.
You got good charisma.
If it whistles each time you pass, owns a car that runs out of gas, then it's time that you get hep. Better watch your step. It's a man if it acts just like it's the boss, when it knows that you are, of course. If it gets a little rough, thinks it's very tough.
It gets a little rough. What does that mean? Like the dude's like,
If it talks
Like getting rough with the chick.
Peculiar. If it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout. Don't let it fool ya. But if it's kneeling down on one knee,
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
and then grab it. Hold it. Hang on to it. For it's a man.
I say I'll move the mountains, and I'll move the mountains if he wants them out of the way. Crazy cause
Some of these songs are just fucking horrible.
sure I'm crazy, crazy in love, I'd say. I say I'll go through fire, and I'll go through fire as he wants it, so it will be. Crazy calls me, sure I'm crazy, crazy in love, you see. Like the wind that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now, the impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever, if I have to hold up the sky. Crazy calls me, sure I'm crazy, crazy in love am I. Like the wind that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now, the impossible.
The crazy thing is how all the songs sound similar.
I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever,
Even though they're like
if I have to hold
all different
up the sky.
and many from many different years, they all sound so fucking similar. Like they were all, man, like you could tell that they were just inspired by like a certain time of life. People were into like horns and shit.
Yeah.
They didn't have all these synthesizers like we do. We're finding new and different sounds.
Well, I'm getting tired working hard every day. Working every day and not getting much pay. I got a big Geiger counter, it's a pretty good rate.
I found out why I've been so sick last few weeks.
Why is that? You know, have to excuse me.
I went to docs 3 times so far, almost called ambulance few weeks back, because thought was having heart attack.
What was it?
Son-in-law been smoking hella meth in room next to mine.
What? You didn't know?
I found like 23 meth pipes in their narcans, etc.
Oh wow. Son-in-law, so your daughter's husband?
I found meth rock on back doorsteps other day too. He got her on it bad too.
How'd that happen? You didn't even know.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you
No
know all
idea.
too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty
Kicked them. Kicked them out.
I was just getting badly sick and was not getting any better at all.
Change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do.
Yeah, they kicked out.
That smells
All right.
weird.
Folks, that's
Not like weed, so if they were smoking weed, you would be like, what's that smell? You're smoking weed.
Wishing
That
on the
smells
moon
really
sounds
strange.
Like a pretty good idea to me right now. It's Bob Crosby, singing Happy Times.
So it's easy to be like, oh, I was just spraying some hairspray. Sorry.
I did not notice the smell.
You start to be like, wow. I always heard spraying Febreze and hairspray.
But when I was sitting here a few weeks ago, my heart went all crazy and I got dizzy.
Since they've been out, are you feeling any different? Like better-wise? What's the thing?
Your dream is not in vain. For when do you find the rainbow?
Since they got kicked out, my health is actually back normal.
On the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow. You will suddenly.
Docs did blood test on me and my blood counts was all crazy like they never been ever in my life.
Did you tell your daughter to get off meth? Or is it just like, man,
They flipped out bad on us.
I'm sorry.
Like aggressive as hell.
Both of them, huh?
You will suddenly hear chimes, and you'll have your happy, happy time.
Drums on a whole bass horn, and somebody beating on a
They was all hyper and we war s like what yar ll on. They said dabs we like nor that not dabs. They got so mad.
They were saying his dabs. I bet you meant that. They're like, okay. That's crazy.
I put drug test in toilet and it showed meth and weed positive. Then I drug tested the rock, I found positive for meth. After kicked him out, I got in their room and dude, 23 pipes in there.
Well, it's unfortunate. I hope things change from that for the better and not the worse. I don't know, man. Always sad to see people you love and care about end up in directions that you know are not good. One of my good friends that's like my little brother is on heroin and gone to prison. My little sister, literally
my mother-in-law been crying.
People are silly, man. They do silly things. Like fucking drugs. Like stupid drugs too.
Smith, everyone.
Ray Smith, everyone.
You folks out there listening to Diamond City Radio have always enjoyed the radio plays, right? The ones about the dreaded shroud.
Let's pack up a bowl. Down to smoke with me. Galaxy's in here, or we're down.
We've had them in rotation for a while now, and they're a fun little adventure. Only now it seems the adventure has become real. That's right, folks. The Commonwealth now has its very own superhero.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
Crime in Goodneighbor has a new enemy, it seems. Why would someone don that costume? Your guess is as good as mine. Probably better, in fact.
Keeping our food supply secure is your responsibility. This better not happen again.
I'll make it my top priority. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Feeling a little uncivilized? That's not such a bad thing, according to Danny K.
Each morning, a missionary advertised with neon signs. He tells the native
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work off.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding.
We had to put off the trip to Atlanta for 2 or 4 weeks.
I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you.
We
to
had
the
everything
surface where
planned to
supplies
leave
are scarce.
Saturday.
I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm
Dang.
so happy in the jungle I refuse to go. Don't want no bright lights, false teeth, doorbells, landlords, I make it clear
that no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here. I look through a magazine the missionary's wife concealed.
magazine, what happens?
I see how people who are civilized bung you with automobiles.
Well, that's not cool. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that, man. It sounds like a bunch of nonsense.
Uncivilized pictures that the newsreel takes of me.
So, bongo, 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 he don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, he's so happy in the jungle, he refused to go.
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So, no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
they hurry like savages to get aboard an iron train.
The Tringalingo Hula Humbale Express.
And though it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain.
When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
What do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no.
But where is Ali Fillmore?
The jungle I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks,
golf club.
I got my spears.
So, no matter how they coax him,
I was just dealing with my sister passing.
Oh, dude.
And now this.
So I
That's
think I'll stay
sad.
where I am.
civilization, I'll stay right here.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance. I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but he wasn't in the log.
Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Come back tomorrow night and try again.
So you'll be the new director, huh? Father always did like to challenge our assumptions.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Kind of weird how he goes from sending synths after me to making me the fucking leader. Whatever, take it. And it still seems weird. Like, I still don't believe it's my, like, supposed to be my son. I still think it's like a fake or something. I think he's lying. That's just me. Oh, there's Fallout.
How many
1
Fallouts
through
are there
4.
so far?
Then there's Fallout New Vegas, so that's 5, and then there's Fallout 76, which is the multiplayer online Fallout, so that's 6 of them. Then there's a bunch of different DLCs and expansion packs for the for almost all of them. So there's quite a bit of Fallout content. Have you seen the show yet? I think you might have told me that you did watch it.
I love the show.
I saw you speaking with that Brendan Volkert earlier. What did he want?
Oh, nothing really. He sometimes has theoretical physics questions for me, though I think it's just an excuse to talk to me.
That's what I thought. He's a good kid, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't bother me with Volkert. We don't need any more distractions.
Of course, Dr. Watson. I'll do my best to discourage you. Sleep is such a waste of time.
Dr.
I'd rather
Thompson,
be designing new
I know we're
fashion
not that
cosmetics.
close, but may I ask a favor of you?
Sure, of course.
Both
Safety
Allie and
first.
myself are working late
Remember that.
tonight. Well, normally it's not a big deal. Quentin is mostly self-sufficient, but it's the 3rd night in a row.
Say no more. He can come over and have dinner with us. I'm sure the girls will be thrilled.
It's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. Just come by when you're finished.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Who the hell is talking?
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
Dude, I learned lesson, never touch that stuff with hands lol, always wear gloves lol.
Unpredictable. What was his choice of a
Oh
successor?
yeah, it'll get through your skin.
For goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
I picked that rock up with my hand, my ears went ringing, toes started twitching, I got wrecked.
Do the stuff. Good.
I've been sitting on the fence, and it doesn't make much sense, but you keep me in suspense, and you know it. Then you promise to return when
I got big box of gloves after that lol.
I guess I'll never learn, and I show it. If you got a heart, and if you're kind, and don't
That freaking
Hilarious.
fence.
No doubt. What if that was fentanyl? Dead.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
It was.
That'll get through your skin, fool. You can't be touching just that shit.
The Institute is my life. I hope
Just heard it was decided by Ellen Fitzgerald.
Any additional payment? Not that I feel quite well. I see. How's your energy level?
I learned my lesson, ha ha ha.
You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of
Commonwealth
Steel.
weaponry.
Anxious.
It's a dangerous world out there.
And you're
Protect
sure
yourself.
about that?
I observe them
Protect your
every
family.
day. They might be
This
the
is
most
tragic.
What did you hear?
Dr. P.L.U.R's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. P.L.U.R, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor. Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
I'll kill you right now, you deaf.
Just tell me how you like my personality.
Baby, you've got the cutest
personality.
Wonder what happens if I don't have this little thing. What in the fuck is going on? This don't look like no goddamn Minuteman. Hey, fuck that dude up.
Wouldn't want one to waste, but I would.
Jesus Christ, what was that?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise.
We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Can you bring me up to...
Commonwealth citizen lives in that there observatory. Institute thugs showed up to haul him off. He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want... But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place to make sure they can't disappear. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
What do you know about the person?
Not too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. Keeps to himself. We've checked in on him every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. So, we moving in?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no...
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
No. No way. Not after years of kidnapping.
The Institute...
I don't know about that, but... Look, if nothing else, you'd best get in there and make sure that man's okay. I'll make sure no one makes a move on him in the meantime.
Hi.
Huh? Yeah?
I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May. It's the shade coming through. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon. Happy night pouring light on the sea. I'm as corny as Kansas in August. High as a flag.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love,
How exactly?
I'm not suited. There was no if I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute...
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific back.
So much for that plan.
But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What does...
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
There's some real monsters out there in the Commonwealth.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
The Commonwealth might need them. That's good to hear, don't you think?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
Think about your future, Wallace. This is a way to secure it.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
You're going to bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director.
I just want to start a flame in your heart. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey. I love you too much. I just want to start a great big flame down in your heart. You see, way down inside of me, darling, I have only one desire. And that one desire is you.
It's stuck.
And I know nobody else ain't gonna do.
The sooner we can get out of here, the better.
I've lost all ambition for worldly
Better.
acclaim. I just wanna be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Man. Game is long. Game is long. Every time I think that I'm close to the end, it's like...
What happened, Mom? Your grandma was playing the numbers. Well, you just find that
Like, close to the end in this game's like fucking 30 hours away. You know, you're like, in 30 hours, you'll fucking be at the end. You're like, yeah, I'm almost there now. Because you've already put in fucking 120.
Yes, we did. We found out she couldn't keep it hid. We found out. Now we know that grandma plays the numbers. Think about them every day. Dreamed about them every night. Gets up early in the morning. See that the numbers comes out just
I've done almost every quest that I've gotten in the game, though. I mean, look at this nuts. That's what I got left right now. Do need to go fight these four in camp. Alright, now what was I about to do? Oh, that's pretty cool.
We know that grandma plays the numbers. We found out. Yes, oh yes. We found out. We found out. We found out. Now we know that grandma plays the numbers. She's at the fruit stand every day.
There's no need to gloat. I'm man enough to admit.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Hey, Grandma, did you get your numbers in yet? Well, a second did, son. Well, what did you play? 3, 6,
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth Weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. The 3 sons are up next.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true.
Am I right?
But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are... the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then. Once your work has been done in Diamond City, we can proceed. Once your work has been done in Diamond City, we can proceed.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Water! Get your fresh water here.
Out of an orange-colored sky.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
Travis.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me. Oh, hey. How are you? Think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Hey, Travis.
Oh, hey. How are you? I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
Out of an orange-colored purple stripe.
Think the radio sounds better these days?
Okay.
I'm not getting
try
nearly
this.
as many complaints.
That's a great one, isn't it? Orange color.
Maybe this goes here.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't
Think the
always
radio
been the
sounds
best
better
at
these
this job.
days?
Hey, let's face it.
I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do.
Travis.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here's one from Cole Porter that I don't think Diamond City Security would totally agree with. It's anything goes. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me.
Out of an orange-colored sky.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Okay. Let's try this. Maybe this goes here.
One look and I yell timber.
All right. In you go.
Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I've been hit. This is it.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
Out of an orange-colored purple stripe, pretty green polka dot Alakazam and goodbye.
think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
That's a great one, isn't it? Orange Colored Sky by Nat King Cole. Travis Lonely Miles here with the latest news update with
I
Commonwealth.
haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
I did get it right the
Green
first
Tech
time.
building, long known as a haven for gunner mercenaries, was recently assaulted by an unknown group. From what I understand, there aren't any gunners left to tell the tale. If that's true,
I haven't
little
forgotten
unsettling.
what you've done for me.
Those guys meant business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved. Now, I know they come up every time something bad or unexplained happens. But in this case, even I have to admit, it's hard to not suspect they were involved. Don't jump to conclusions, but keep your wits about you, folks. And don't worry. At this time, there's no reason to suspect our fair city is in danger, so you just sit back and enjoy some quality music, courtesy of Diamond City Radio.
Just as you
Here's
gave
a
life to
classic
Father,
from Dank.
he gave life to many of us.
Because my character's a woman, technically, literally gave birth to him.
He tells the native population that civilization is dying. And 3 educated savages holler from a bamboo tree that civilization is a thing for me to see.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so
Nice work bringing that road synth back.
From what I hear, that road
You were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my as usual.
Doctor, I saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
No, but I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
they hurry like savages to get aboard an iron train. And though it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain.
When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
What do they do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks,
golf club,
I got my spears.
so no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
they have things like the atom bomb.
So I think
This place really is remarkable.
Civilization, I'll stay right here.
Well, I don't know
know, but I've been told uranium ore's worth more than gold. So my cad, I bought me a Jeep, I got that bug, and I can't sleep. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to take me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out some maps that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot and he said he knowed. So I straddled my Jeep and headed down the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles down a bumpy road out through the wilds. When all of a sudden I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain. Didn't have to stop. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
Climb right up to the top where I thought I'd find a hunk of rock that'd make it click just like I'd read about Vernon Pick. On the second day, I made the top, and I'm telling you, Steve, I've ready to stop. The only clicking that I heard that day was the bones in the back that gone astray. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to take me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Where your fortune lies, you find it's been staked for 17 other guys. Well, I ain't kidding, I ain't gonna quit that.
I'm all set, but what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal, so yes, I think we're ready. I'll let you do the honors.
This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Can't believe you accused me.
Son?
Our advances will, in time, change the world. It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived.
Sean?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director. Someday, Mother, this will all be yours.
Son?
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it?
Bob Crosby, here on Diamond City Radio. There are some recent rumblings from Good Neighbor, and I do mean that as something of a pun. Self-proclaimed legitimate businesswoman, Bobby
Our
No-No
advances will in
has
time
something
change
of
the
a
world.
reputation around the Commonwealth. That reputation may have contributed to recent talk of a less than legitimate endeavor of hers. Except there's a bit of a twist. Bobby has very conspicuously disappeared. Word is, there's no trace of her in Good Neighbor. It's unclear at this time whether she actually pulled off the job she was rumored to have been plotting. Or, if some have suggested, she crossed the wrong people and won't be seen anywhere again, ever. If you get my drift. Up next is another favorite from Ella Fitzgerald, brought to you by the one, the only, Travis Lonely Miles.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I look at you, another shower starts. Into each line,
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
To think I'd be above ground, suffering, I'm much better off.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain.
Sometimes I feel like people look at me for way too long. I don't like it.
Much is falling in mine.
Into each and every life, some rain has got to fall. But too much of that stuff is falling into mine. And into each heart, some tears has got to fall. But I know that someday that sun is bound to shine.
some folks can lose the blues in their heart.
But when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
People of the Commonwealth. For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's
Sounds
not
like
the
those
whole
raiders
truth.
at Libertalia were quite a handful.
We are here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. ensuring that mankind has a future. We
I
have no
wouldn't be
desire
here
to
if not for
interfere
your
in
son.
the unimportant details of your daily lives.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia.
We simply insist
He doesn't
that
give
you do
praise
not
lightly.
interfere with
May I
institute
be the first to welcome you,
operations.
ma'am. We're looking
To
forward
do
to
so
working
would
with
result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor, said all the gentlemen obviously, the madam has the cutest.
What kind of work will we be doing, exactly?
Well, normally the Directorate reviews and approves research tracks for the various divisions. Today, however, we're here for a different reason.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the Commonwealth.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer.
Synths?
Well, that's all we have for them.
Surplus power should translate to increased
Now,
efficiency
folks, I'm sure
and
you've all
productivity.
seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Synths possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Mighty as ever, here's Roy Brown on Diamond City Radio.
Falling asleep. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry that I'm crashing. Happens this time every night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Good night, Fruit Loops. fighting it, but it's not happening.